welcome back. I hope you're feeling the spirit in here.
That's right. But we're all about segues here on what's going on. We actually have best-selling author of Haunted Toledo, the ghost doctor, Chris Borres, is back on the blue couch. Welcome, my friend. How are you?
Thank you. Thanks for having me back yet again.
Yes.
You know, we're always so excited to have you. What are we breaking into today?
Yes, some cleansing, I've heard.
Yeah, so a lot of people, you know, they want to know how to cleanse themselves of negativity, clear their living space. You know, we're in a new year, so let's talk about new energies and all that good stuff. So a lot of times when I go into a house and cleanse it from negativities and things like that, usually it's on the demonic side, but there's some things you can do to kind of safeguard from getting things to that point.
Right.
And when we're going out and about, sometimes we, you know, drag stuff back, and sometimes you can feel it where you're like, I gotta take a shower.
Yeah.
But, you know, you can't shower the entire house. Right. So there's certain things you could do. A lot of things people do in the Indian cultures is use things like sage, smudging, things like that. It just helps purify the air and things like that. If you want to go a little bit deeper, you know, you take holy water. One of the things I like to do every month is kind of cleanse my living space, and because things just build up, you know, tensions rise, and it really clears the air. So what I do is I like to take holy water. You can get it on Amazon for like $15, and I just go to each room and just do the Lord's Prayer, a couple mantras, and everything just feels really good afterward.
Well, it's Amazon for $15, but how do you know it's real holy water?
Ooh, good question.
Well, it comes with a certificate of authenticity. It comes straight from Judea, that area over there. And one thing that people don't realize is things like this, like if I find like a demonic portal or things like that, people don't realize that these type of entities, when you bring up things like this is a wall hang, a Chinese wall hang, something as simple as this can detour negative beings, dark beings from coming into your living space, because they like mathematics. There's something about mathematics, it's all over the universe, but something that draws them in. And
to make them even more unlikable.
Yeah, and if you look at this, there's intricate patterns. This is why the Celtic cross has all these intricate patterns, because it draws them away from, you know, places that you don't want them.
Right.
Same thing with the Indian culture. They have the dream catchers. Yeah. Same thing. They want to draw all those negative things away from the dream state.
Okay.
So they have that as well.
All right.
The last thing, you know, just hang a cross. Very simple. Just hang it up in the room. It'll detour kind of like the things you don't want in the area.
Okay, now Chris.
Yes.
Now I have a question.
Okay.
Now I identify myself as a Christian woman, so I think sometimes that you can, not to talk about faith on television, but sometimes there are people who, like, if they feel like there's a bad spirit just on them or energy, they feel like they can, like, cast it out with, like, the Holy Spirit or just, like, within themselves. What's your range as far as kind of self sort of casting out,
process,
or versus, like, calling in additional help?
Yeah, as long as you're confident, 9 times out of 10 you can push this stuff out. But sometimes, you know, there's stuff that just wants to hang on and stick around, so you call upon the higher the energy beings, like Saint Michael and Jesus, you know. And if you don't believe in that stuff, just, you know, try it out for yourself. There's a reason why during exorcisms, if you call upon Jesus, they cower in fear. I've seen it happen, and it's just like they don't want anything to do with it.
They don't want anything. Well, let's even talk about what are some of the negative health effects if you are see where someone you know feels like they are being intimidated or overcome by a demon, spirit, ghost.
Yeah, a lot of the telltale signs are they'll become very confused. This is you'll see like something in their eyes where they turn all black. Things like that. Things get really weird, you know, especially when you go look at things like the Exorcism movie. A lot of those things are based on actual fact.
Right.
So, yeah, just a lot of telltale signs. But I'm also working on a book, actually, I'm breaking that here, that it's going to be a handbook for the death and dying, because I'm getting a lot of questions now.
Yes.
Where people want to know, okay, well, what happens after you die? And so I talk about the tunnel experience. I talk about the out-of-body experience, you know, what to expect on the other side and how to avoid a lot of the pitfalls.
A lot of that. Well, actually, we're going to have you stick around. We'll learn a little bit more about that, and we'll check out also some toys up here after the break, so don't move a muscle. We'll be watching what's going on.